Hey everybody. All right, so today we're going to talk about the multiplication properties of exponents. So let's take a look at this problem. 8 to the 6th times 8 to the 3rd. What would the answer be? Well, think about it. 8 to the 6th would be 6 eighths, and 8 to the 3rd would be 3 more. How many are there total? 9. So the answer would be 8 to the 9th. Can I do that with variables? Sure. How many x's are x to the 4th? 4 of them. And how many x's are x squared? 2 of them. How many x's are total? 6. Have you noticed a pattern? When two powers have the same base number, you simply add the exponents. Notice 6 plus 3, 9. 4 plus 2, 6. Is it really that easy? Yes. Can we do this with negative numbers? Sure. What do you think the answer to this one would be? Do it in your head. Did you get d to the negative third? Good. Notice, can we have negative exponents? You bet we can. And we will definitely talk about that later in another chapter. But my other question is, notice I have d to the third here. How many d's do I have here? 1. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Why don't you see if you can do this one in your head? How many 3's are there? If you want to, you can write them out, but I'm hoping you'll use the shortcut because it does save you time. All right, what if I have negative exponents? Well, that's easy. Just add them up. Sure does make it easier. All right, let's see. What about this one? They have the same base. The exponent affects what it touches. It's touching the parentheses. So you add, and there you go. And you get the answer 9. Hey, wait a minute. Why did you get the answer 9 here, but you didn't get the answer, whatever this is, up here? Well, if you can do it in about 5 seconds, people do like to have the answer. But if you get really big exponents, no one expects you to write out the really large number that this would be. It wastes time. What if I have a 0 exponent? Well, that's kind of interesting. Well, that's where the pattern comes in nicely. Simply add them up. 6 plus 0, 6. Can you do that in 5 seconds? No, neither can I. Okay, so here we are. How would I be able to find the answer to this? Well, I always find it's easy to deal with numbers that I know first and numbers that I don't know second. So I break it into 2 pieces. Notice I put these numbers together. 3 times negative 9 would be negative 27, and 2 plus 7 will be 9. Ta-da! 3 times negative 9, negative 27. 2 x's, 7 x's, 9 x's. See if you can figure out how many x's and how many w's are here. If you put them all together, it makes it a little bit easier. Notice I've got 7 w's and 15 x's. You guys, try this one. Hit pause if you need to. Okay, I'm back. Did you get it? All right, next, what if I have powers raised to a power? Notice an exponent raised to another exponent. Well, there's a neat pattern that pops in here. Notice. That would be the exponent affects what it touches. The 4 is touching the parentheses. Everything inside the parentheses gets repeated. Now, if you wanted to, please don't make me write out all the 6's, but if you wanted to, you could. Or you could just add the exponents together. 6 to the 24th. What do you think this one would be? 15 x's. Have you noticed a pattern? When a power is raised to a power, all you have to do is multiply the exponents. 6 times 4, 24. 3 times 5, 15. Know what the answer would be here? Pretty easy, right? Okay, try this one. Should be mental math now. How about that one? Ooh, negative exponent. I get this answer. I have no idea what that sound is, but you end up getting a negative exponent, which technically means it's in the denominator. That's happened twice in this lesson, so if you have not gone over the negative exponent lesson yet, feel free to go jump in and check it out. It's pretty simple. Notice in this situation, the exponent affects what it touches, so everything inside here gets doubled. So I multiply 2 times 2, which gets me 4, and I multiply negative 3 times 2, which gets me negative 6. Why don't you try this one? The exponent affects what it touches, so everything gets repeated. So I have 4g to the third, 4g to the third, 4g to the third. That's 4 times 4 times 4, and g to the third, g to the third, g to the third. 64, g to the ninth. I actually knew that one in under 5 seconds. Why don't you guys try this one? All right, did you get that far? Or did you just take the shortcut and go to here? 32, m to the 10th. Try this one, super simple. And you can try this one, last one, see if you can get it. Remember, the exponent only affects what it touches, and it's not touching the negative sign. So 3 to the third is 27, remember that from our cube. And g to the third, negative 27, g to the third. Okay, so really simple rules, super simple, super simple. However, as you can see that they do get a little bit intricate as you work with them. So don't be afraid to ask your teacher, don't be afraid to make mistakes, and if you got questions, definitely make sure to ask. All right, you guys, good luck.